In order for a retailer to really understand the labor that is required to run their store, they need to understand how long each task in the store takes. And the best way to go about understanding that is to define each process that needs to take place in your store on a daily basis. And those processes could range from how we interact with a customer, how we serve a customer, how we present our store to the customer. Once we've defined all of those processes, you're then able to time study each of the individual tasks within that process. And that time study exercise will let you evolve it, let you redefine that process to get it down to the most efficient way to complete that task. Over time, productivity might change. New things may be introduced to your business, and it's recommended that quarterly or annual labor audits are done on each of the standards just to make sure they're accurate. When your store has completed processes and time studies for each of the tasks in your store, the process that you've defined becomes a training mechanism for each of your employees in your store. And as new processes are added to your business, these become training mechanisms to teach employees how to complete the task accurately, consistently, and efficiently. Once you've defined processes for your store and have the accompanying time studies for each of those processes, you are now equipped with valuable information that tells you how long it takes to complete each process in your store. By having that information, you are able to overlay that into a workforce management solution that is able to forecast when those processes should occur, and it allows the retailer to configure the workforce management solution to state when that process should occur. The benefit really is all the hard math is done for you by the workforce management solution. You've configured it to say, I'm going to sweep the floors at X and I'm going to wash the counters at Y time of the day. You now know how long it takes to do X and Y, and you're now equipped with information to let you schedule employees in your store to complete those processes. The customer really wins in this, in the sense that as part of that process design, you're defining when you're going to serve the customer and how you're going to serve the customer. So the inbound data from a workforce management solution lets you understand when your store is busy, when your customer is shopping in your store. And you're able to take that information and then overlay how long it takes to serve that customer and when your employee should be scheduled. The end result is your workforce is scheduled when the customers are in your store. As great as it is to implement a workforce management solution and get all the benefits on scheduling, employee records, employee pay, the employees in the store are not always welcome to this change. And the reason is it's different. What used to be very manual, what may even be something that they built themselves, now becomes a new method. It's a new data entry, it's a new system, it could be a website, and that change can be significant for some employees in a store. The retailers that have been successful at this have built a buddy system, have built a training mechanism to address and highlight employees in their store that might struggle with this change. And they do it through a buddy system. The buddy system allows them to put arm over shoulder and say, let's go write your schedule, let's go submit payroll. I promise you it's not that hard, but I promise you that it is different.